Hey everybody, this is Andrew with the We Are Rising podcast. This is episode 1 of the JMMA Kakutogi News Brief. We're going to be bringing you all the stuff that's been happening in Japanese MMA, and that's also people who have fought in Japan, all the news and items that have been happening for the last week or so. So we're going to start off with Rizin announcing two matches for Rizin 50. They've announced Kyoei Hagiwara taking on Toby Misech. Toby Misech is from Hawaii, fought in Bellator, and is also a bare knuckle fighter. And Machi taking on Road FC Seo Young Park. This will be a strawweight fight. Both Hagiwara and Misech are on losing streaks, and they're both strikers. No submission wins their name, so I think we could see what Ryzen is in this fight. And Machi and Seo Young Park. Seo Park just recently had a fight in Road FC that went to a no contest because of opponent missed weight. And she's normally a atom weight fighter, so she's going up in weight. Machi will be the bigger fighter. I highly recommend that you check out WMMA Scene Now, who has a great breakdown of the fight between Machi and Seo Young Park. Again, Rise of 50 will be March 30th, available on Rise.tv. Right now, also, they have sold out all the seats that they had for general ticket sale. Then maybe they'll release more tickets at this point. Who knows? I don't know the configuration of the arena because this is a new arena that they are running. And if they do release, feel free to get tickets for a show if you are in Japan. And perhaps one of the most bizarre, unexpected things that have happened in JMMA so far. We got Yukinori Akazawa making his shall we say, return to the public, coming on the show Breaking Down. I'll get the tweets up. Shout out to Fight Opinion. For this, also, I want to give out a shout out to King Silo, who found the Ryzen tickets being sold out. But yeah, so Fight Opinion, Yukinori Akazawa, who is the one who basically blew open this huge open door on Ren Hiramoto possibly doing steroids after the first Mikuru Ren fight, and yeah, claimed that he helped Ren get steroids, and yeah, basically got himself blacklisted for the entirety of martial arts in Japan. And well, when you said blacklisted, I should have figured, oh, this guy's going to be on Breaking Down one day. So he appeared on Breaking Down just recently, and he apologized and bowed and looked. Well, it was a very embarrassing affair for him, and so it's an interesting outcome that this has had because Akazawa kind of just disappeared, wasn't updating social media. Some people thought he was actually dead. But he's alive and maybe not well, but he said that he was sorry for causing so much trouble. There was speculation that he was possibly paid off by Mikuru's camp, but that's not been proven. It's a whole mess, and this is probably him angling for a fight in Breaking Down, maybe even Ryzen. It'll be interesting to see if he is at the Tokyo Dome show in March, being that he was so involved that he was the reason why we're basically getting the rematch because people were questioning the legitimacy of the first match because of steroid allegations, and now we're getting the second match where Ren is said that he hasn't taken any steroids. He claimed he didn't take any steroids first time. They even did a drug test after, but and it came out clean. So this one is supposed to right all the wrongs that came out of the first match. But listen, I would not be surprised if Akazawa gets a fight on Breaking Down. Mikuru knows it would get a lot of views. People would be like, what? People would tune in. I don't know who he would fight at all, but it'll be a very interesting outcome for whatever he plans to do in his MMA career. So we'll keep an eye out on that and what Akazawa will be doing next. Next, we have a coach that has just left JTT. I will get I'll get his Instagram up. Eli Karich, one of the coaches at Japan Top Team, has just left. He wrote a whole thing on Instagram saying that he's sorry for that he can't stay in Japan and that he's taking care of things in France. He wrote it all in Japanese, and yeah, he didn't really give an exact reason why, but perhaps. So Bren and his crew have been they're not nice on social media. Let's put it that way. So it's it there might be they were kind of bullying him on social media, him and Billy Bigelow and a lot of the JTT guys, and it's possible that just couldn't take it anymore. Ren and his fans and his crew. So, but yeah, Eli Karich is no longer with JTT. Maybe he'll come back in the future. Who knows? But as of now, they have lost one of their top coaches for the team. But Billy Bigelow is still there. Let's see how the JTT guys do in the future now that he is no longer there. We got this is an interesting thing that has happened. It's Leona Pettas. Okay, so K-1 had a show last week, K-1 World Max show. It was I haven't seen it because you can't watch K-1 outside Japan. But Akihiro Kaneko won his match. Rui Okubo won his match. A bunch of there was one viral knockout from one guy who did a spinning back fist. Can't remember who it is at this point, but yeah, so that's what happened. But one of the big things that happened and nobody's talking about is Leona Pettas storming the ring in K-1 and taking the microphone and insulting K-1 producer Mitsuru Miyata, calling him incompetent and the reason why K-1 sucks now. Pettis said that he's the reason why Miyata is the reason why people are leaving, going to Rizin, going to Gory. That K-1 is in the level it is now because of him. I don't know if this is an angle, if this is like a wrestling angle, an invasion angle, or something. Because in the post fight, I think it was a post fight press conference, which Pettis spoke at. He said that he's forming his own organization promotion called K-1 Rebels. Yeah, this screams like, I don't know. In pro wrestling, we've seen angles where they do the whole company sucks angle, and AEW has done it, WWE has done it. It never leads a good thing. So if this is an angle, I don't know what the end goal of it is. If this is Pettis going to business for himself, I mean, he shouldn't be with K1 anymore. I mean, if you storm the ring and say your company sucks and the guy who's running it sucks, that he probably should have been fired like immediately right after. Pettis and Miyata were going back on SNS, Twitter, X, all that stuff. Pettis was also vacated his super featherweight championship, and then they announced a tournament for the super featherweight championship. So, yeah, Pettis claimed that he was told that there's no one for him to face, all that stuff. If he'd be, they should, and then he voluntarily vacated the championship. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this. No one outside Japan is talking about this. I didn't even see Beyond Kickboxing, which usually covers everything. Cover this. This is them trying to strum up interest. I don't see this working. K1 has a lot of things to work on, and having one of your top guys say your company sucks, I don't know if that's gonna help matters at all. Yeah, basically, yeah, K1 needs a lot of work. They need to find people besides Kaneko and Okubo who can elevate that promotion. They're stagnant right now. But we'll keep an eye on this and see what happens with this K1 Rebels thing. Deep featherweight tournament matches have been announced. So Deep, which is one of the most underrated promotions that people should pay attention to, announced their matches for their upcoming featherweight tournament. We should go through them right now. Daisuke Nakamura will be taking on Hiroto Gomyo. Takahiro Ishida will be taking on Arata Mizuno. Takahiro Okayama will be taking on Kaito. Ryogo Takahashi will be taking on Kazuki Aimoto. And it'll start on March 15th. You can check out all Deep shows on their YouTube channel through a subscription service. So we have one tournament this year. Will Rizin be doing their flyweight tournament? We'll see. Then talk about it. But I feel like we've been talking about a Rizin flyweight tournament for like 10 years. So, but we at least have our first big tournament of the year. That's not PFL, by the way. It is the Deep featherweight tournament. All four of these matches have veterans, up and comers, so they should be good fights, and it should culminate probably by at least near the end this year with the finals, and probably the finals will go on to face Jen Aoi, who is the Deep featherweight champion. In other news, we got Amir Al Yakbari has been cut from one. So apparently the reason why was Amir Al Yakbari, as we all know, was the finalist in the Rizin openweight tournament. Lost to Krokop. Then had two more fights in Rizin after that. Then pandemic happened, and he went to one. And Chatri said that apparently that he needs to face better competition in MMA. So Mir finished with a 4-3 record. I'm not so sure where he gets that reasoning that he needs to fight better competition, because he has faced top competition, or at least good competition, in one Rizin elsewhere. I don't know where he goes to next. I don't think Rizin is going to book him. There's really only two fights to make for him. That'd be either Ueda or Sidario. I don't even know if Sidario at this point is the same fighter that he was when he was being trained by Ensign. I could see him going to ACA or not. Is it ACA? ACA or Brave? One of those promotions. He's also 37. He's an old man now. I don't know if the UFC will be calling UFC. I remember he was supposed to sign with UFC, and then I don't know what happened. Something happened with Amir, and they rescinded his contract. Maybe they'll try again, because heavyweight's a dead division UFC. Let's see what else. Oh, Pancras had their Neo Blood tournament on Monday for multiple weight classes. I don't have results for that. We'll see how that goes in the. We'll see if they take any of the winners, have them fight on the deep numbered shows. Knockout. Panchan Reina returned at Knockout, went to a draw with her opponent Mako Yamada. Now, apparently, Knockout changed the rules. So in Rise and K1, when it goes the extended round, there has to be a winner picked. Apparently, Knockout changed the rules with that. Apparently, you can now rule the fight a draw, even if it goes the extension round, which is really dumb, because the point of extension round is because it goes to a draw and you don't want the fight to end in a draw. Knockout is historically protects Panchan Reina, so I am not surprised that the rule has changed, just in case if that wound up happening. And Knockout also says that they're formally going to be collaborating with Rizin. I guess that means Rizin fighters going there to do their unlimited matches, which is what Kazuma Kuramoto just did recently. We've had Knockout fighters in Rizin before this. It's nothing new. I mean, like I just said, Panchan Reina has been Rizin. Chihiro Suzuki as well. He's a Knockout champion. So I guess assume that they had a working agreement already with each other, but I guess now it's more set in stone. So that is what the big news was for JMMA, Kick, Kakutogi, all that stuff. So please let me know what you think about this episode 1 of the news brief. What you like to hear, see, if there's anything else that I should cover, or that you think can be improved. Remember to follow the Twitter at We Are Rizin Pod. Please subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. And yeah, hopefully we can do more of this stuff in the future. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.